What's going on, guys, girls, and whatnot? It's your blazing boy, the blazing star, the raging sun, the raging sun, the blazing star, flaming hot Cheeto white blazing metal, right back with another one, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while. It is late as fuck, so y'all know the fucking dreaming. Y'all do know the motherfucking dreaming. This is going to be a fucking ASMR session. I have to be quiet, man. This is going to be one hell of an ASMR session. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It has been a while. It has been a couple days since I went live. But here we are live right back with another one. Let me catch my motherfucking breath. Whew. Let me catch my motherfucking breath. Because your boy is out of breath. I've been doing some exercises. So don't mind me acting a little out of breath. I'm not nervous. I was doing some fucking exercises, some late night exercises to get my motherfucking blood flowing. You see a blazing boy, the blazing star, the raging sun, right back with another one, ladies and gentlemen. We life is fuck, man. But let me check my goddamn audio quality. Let me check my goddamn audio. Check 1 2, yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2, yeah, check 1 2. We are straight, ladies and gentlemen, like the motherfucking live stream. The fuck we talking about? The fuck we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? What the fuck is good with everybody? Let me get right. I don't know what it is, but anytime I start a live, my video starts to get blurry like a motherfucker. I do not know what it is, but I look like I'm live from a motherfucking Obama phone. What the fuck is this, man? How do I look, man? What the fuck? I'm not live from my motherfucking Nintendo 3DS. I'm on the goddamn Galaxy 24. What the fuck? The fuck we even talking about? What the fuck? Why do I look so motherfucking blurry? What the fuck is going on today? What the fuck is this? This shit looks atrocious. Holy fucking hell, man. Are we straight? No, we are not straight. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck that shit, man. Motherfucking fuck that shit, man. YouTube is tweaking like a motherfucker. Before I start my damn live streams, I look pretty like a motherfucker. I make my live streams, I look like I'm live from a goddamn Obama phone. What the fuck? But anyways, my whatnot. I've been gone for a couple days to live my motherfucking life because I don't treat YouTube like a job. So let me tell ya what I experienced. Let me tell ya what I noticed. Let me tell ya what I goddamn experienced. It's kinda trivial. Not even kinda, it is trivial, but who knows, maybe some people need to be reminded of the obvious. But knowing myself was really the fix of everything. I was like spending my previous days in some sort of goddamn spiritual ass mode, man. I know this is like kind of some buzzword, but seriously. The last couple days I've been spending a lot of time focusing on me. Not focusing on me on some cringe ass self-development red pill type shit. More on an existential type of layer, you know what I'm saying? I was kinda paying more attention how this whole human system was even working. You know what I'm saying? How the mind is working and how the mind affects the body, obviously. And I've came to one conclusion. It is motherfucking crazy how much people exaggerate. Really, how I exaggerate. Really, everybody. How people exaggerate over their own psychological drama, man. Because that's really all there is. That's really all there is to life, man. Not to life, but in people's minds, in people's goddamn issues, with people's issues. 99, if we're not talking about health problems. Actually, 100% of the goddamn problems are obviously psychological. They're obviously mental. If you're not goddamn sick in a hospital, in your fucking deathbed, you only have psychological problems. And this is what's so crazy. Because how come that everybody is exaggerating over their own psychological drama like this is the end all and be all? I've been saying this countless amount of times, but let me repeat myself for the sake of goddamn... I don't know for what sake, but let me repeat myself. If you don't have a health issue right now, you do not have any issues. You are spoiled. You live in a safe environment. Your life is not threatened. So if you have some sort of problem right now, you're purely making it up. If you're not having a goddamn health problem, obviously. If you ain't lying in a hospital, if you ain't about to die based on your fucking disease or some shit like that, man, which I don't hope is the case for somebody. But if you're not dying in the goddamn hospital based on a health problem, you don't have any problems because human beings are masters of exaggerations. And this is what I noticed very intensely in the previous days. I was like off screen living my life, just paying attention to me, being in my goddamn space and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Everything which is really wrong is nothing. Everything which is really wrong is nothing because if I'm not dying based on health issues right now, I don't have any fucking problem. And I don't have any goddamn business exaggerating goddamn my ass off over some shit which ain't even a fucking problem. But this is just how human beings work, and especially how I was working. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Let's get into bitch mode. Let's get into some goddamn venting sessions. Let's get into some bitch modes, even though I have nothing to bitch and complain about. But let's just talk about me, you know what I'm saying? Really, I'm 24/7 talking about me. Even when I say other people, I'm just talking about me. But I guess this ain't obvious for everybody. I guess people don't know how to notice shit, but unless it's like stated out like some obvious statement, people don't know how to read between the lines. Everything I talk about is me. It is clear as day. Everything somebody's talking about is just about them. But it's fucking cold as hell in here. What the fuck? Blazing hot, flaming hot, Cheeto boys freezing like a motherfucker. What the fuck is cold as hell in here? It's in the middle of the fucking night. It's almost 3 a.m. for me. But yeah, one thing which I notice in my life is that anytime I claim to have a problem is that I'm just in a spoiled ass position because obviously my survival is taken care of and obviously I'm not in a position in which I will die tomorrow based on some fucking health issues. So anytime I truly had the audacity to say, oh, I have a fucking problem, I was just goddamn catching myself being in a fucking spoiled ass position complaining about some shit which I have no business even complaining about. Because especially if you live in a world, like in a westernized goddamn country, such as a few European countries and America, Canada, UK, Australia, you fucking name it. If you live in a wealthy, westernized country, and if your body is in a healthy position, you don't have no business complaining about anything, because you have all you need. And don't get it twisted, sometimes we all tweak in the mind. Sometimes we all start to tweak in the mind based on, I don't know, man, events which happen in our life. Maybe your girlfriend has been cheating on you for 10,000 years without you being aware of that shit. Maybe a family member has died. Maybe somebody is not liking you back. Maybe you are broke as hell. We all have issues, and I'm not here to deny issues. I'm not here to talk and say, I don't have issues. I'm so high and mighty type of position, but let's just be for real for a sec. We are all grown. We are all grown men and grown women. Let's just be fucking for real for a sec. If you ain't dying, or if nobody is... What the fuck is that noise? Hold on a sec. What the fuck? Calm your ass down. What the fuck? There we go. If you ain't in a position in which you don't see death or experience you being about to die, you have no fucking issues because everything else is just over exaggeration based on your own psychological drama. And this is Gentleman Mellow today, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been noticing so profoundly. And this is something I couldn't even believe because I was committing this mistake over and over and over again. Such as everybody else. We all make this mistake right here. Like, at least I do this mistake quite a lot. And I assume everybody does this because everybody's just human. I know we more than human, but we all have human faculties we fall short to, including me sometimes, even though the percentage level is quite short, I ain't gonna lie, because your boy's absolutely fantastic, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, we all fall short to our humanity, which is just our mind. Because you need to understand what is even making you human, what is distinguishing you from a goddamn animal. It is your mind. The level of your mind, the intelligence of your mind, the profoundness of your mind is distinguishing you from a goddamn pig, you know what I'm saying? It is the goddamn intensity, not even intensity, the intelligence of your mind. Because every creature has a mind, every creature has intelligence, but a human being is a human being. because they have a very developed mind. I know very developed is relative because not everybody's equally smart, but compared to a goddamn spider, you seem quite smart. You seem quite intelligent. At least you have a lot of potential next to a goddamn house spider or next to a goddamn pig. You know what I'm saying? You seem to have a lot of potential based on your motherfucking mind. But this gift human beings have, which is intelligence, the access to goddamn intelligence, is the curse for a lot of people. Because people don't know how to handle their intelligence, including me. Sometimes we just don't know how to handle our own intelligence, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. It's late as hell, man. It's about to be fucking 3 a.m., man, you know what I'm saying? But humans have an issue when it comes to goddamn handling their intelligence, because this is not something which is being paid attention to. I don't want to say nobody teaches you how to use your mind, because nobody needs you to teach anything. Nobody needs you to teach how to use your fucking mind. It is just that humans don't pay attention when it comes to using their mind, when it comes to how their mind is even working. Humans just don't pay enough attention to figure out how their mind is working and how to conduct their life, including me. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to judge? I know, high and mighty God. I'm a fucking human. I shit and piss just like y'all, man. Just like y'all. Even though I appear to be goated because I am motherfucking goated. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Enough tomfoolery. At least for now. Enough goofing around. At least for now. The gist of it all is, your life will be ass if you don't know how the mind is even working. If you don't even know how goddamn this system is even working. And if you don't know how this system is even working, you embody, such as you being able to have a mind, your own intelligence will just turn against you. And this is really all that has been happening as far as suffering. Suffering just means when your own intelligence turns against you. When your own mind does a 360, oh fuck, does a 360 like my fucking phone just did, it almost fell down. And when you just start to attack yourself, unknowingly. It is like human beings abuse themselves unknowingly. Nobody is like, yeah, today is a good day to abuse my fucking self mentally. It is just happening out of the lack of goddamn intelligence. A lack of intelligence manifests as human beings abusing themselves mentally. Everybody abuses themselves mentally. Because nobody can handle their own fucking mind. And this is my whole point. Nobody can handle their own motherfucking mind. This is like the root of suffering and the cause of suffering. If you don't know how you are working, if you don't know how you is goddamn even a thing, if you don't know how the sensation of you even comes to be, which is your mind, you don't know how to develop shit, bad suffering. You don't know how to be into something which ain't fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have no understanding about life. You see? When I talk about understanding about life, I'm not talking, oh, today I need to read my books. I'm not saying, yeah, you should watch more YouTube videos and get more intellectual concepts in your head. Understanding is simply awareness. How aware are you? That's the big $1 million, 10,000 euro, dollar, yen, African money goddamn question. How aware are you? How aware are you? This is the question which determines if you are able to develop intelligence or if you remain retarded, for the lack of less harsh words, you know what I'm saying? How aware are you? It is not all about intellectualizing. You see, this whole intellectualizing business is something which is very profound in westernized goddamn civilizations, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of significance is being assigned to thinking. Thinking, or I made 10,000 billion live streams, which go against the idea, which is saying thinking is the end all in be, or the brain is the end all in be. But let's just make it short, man. What did I just say? Hold on a second. I need to rewind. I lost my whole point. There we go now. I remember. Intelligence is not strictly assigned, or like you don't acquire intelligence by just thinking more, by just reading more, by just listening more. This is not how you gain intelligence. And this is not how you fix your motherfucking life. Because the very nature of the mind is addition. It is just a sense of greediness, even. The mind always wants more. One more video, one more concept, one more quote, one more Instagram reel to fix my goddamn mind. One more inspirational quote to see how I prevent being cheated on for the 10,000th time this week, you know what I'm saying? The mind always wants more. Or like the intellect, because the mind is very multifaceted. The mind is just a very broad and general term. But people just live their life based on their intellect. They just walk through life based on their fucking intellect, you know what I'm saying? It is just that humans only touch this dimension of their mind. The mind is very, very broad. You have like almost infinite levels of your mind. You have like emotional sides, subconscious natures, dreamy natures, memory, obviously, intellect, thoughts, rationalization, you name it. So many different ways to see how your mind is working. Your mind is working in so many different ways. But human beings have a bias when it comes to using their mind. They just use their mind, especially in this westernized world, when we have ugly ass people like Rene Descartes saying, "Oh, I think therefore I am." People in this westernized society are very geeked off wanting to stay in their intellect. And their intellect is just very insufficient when it comes to developing actual wisdom, character, and how to goddamn do anything profound as far as acquiring real wisdom, you know what I'm saying? I made a post today which was saying, let me read y'all my post out loud. I said, do you know why the suicide rate is so high? Or why humans lack excitement for life in general? The reason is pretty simple. In this world, life isn't experienced. Because all that happens is that humans sit at home, looking at the screen, gathering concepts. Human beings are very incontent nowadays. Unsatisfied nowadays. Human beings are very unhappy nowadays. It is as clear as day. Everybody knows everybody's unhappy. Nobody's genuinely excited. Just go take a walk in your local street and see how many people look excited. Zero. Motherfucking zero people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in some sort of misery. Or at least damn near everybody, you know what I'm saying? People lack excitement, obviously. Hence, the suicide rate is very high. And I know this is like kinda extreme and like maybe even ridiculous to say, but it actually ain't. The suicide rate is extremely high because people don't have excitement. And this goes back to one specific nature everybody is practicing, everybody's carrying out. Human beings carry out one specific weird ass trait, and don't ask me why, but it is the way it is. Humans think life is experienced by gathering thoughts, by gathering concepts, by listening to somebody else, by studying what somebody else has to say, and now you live your whole life with that filter. Now you don't see reality as it is. You see how reality is correlating to what you just learned on Google. You see how reality is correlating to what you just read on goddamn your school's local library books. You know what I'm saying? You just compare and contrast how life is relating to what you just heard on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's experiencing life. Hence, everybody's miserable because this is not how life is working. You have a thought which you acquired for somebody else, and now you look for that thought to be real and reality. You don't even see life for yourself. And of course, you miss the nature of life because the nature of life is very intriguing. Life is too intriguing to be bored. I mean, have you ever seen a toddler being bored? Have you ever seen a 5-year-old little boy showing signs of boredom? Fuck no. Because little boys, little girls, small human beings, children know how to just see life before this conscious logical intellect even develops. People are actually quite good. Children live a quite happy life because they are not burdened by living their life based on just intellectualizing everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all I'm saying is that life has become meaningless for many people because they are too busy gathering concepts and not experiencing life, you know what I'm saying? This is just what's happening in everybody's life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just living in a goddamn weird stance, which is goddamn marked by you having a thought you just acquired by watching some dude online and not talking about me. And now you compare and contrast where this thought form you just acquired can be seen in reality. You know what I'm saying? Before you see life itself, you see how this thought form is even a thing or not. You know what I'm saying? You're just comparing and contrasting your mental bias. You don't see life for what it truly is. And this is what I've been noticing these couple days so intensely. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that shit very, very intensely because I was just spending a lot of time meditating, just looking at myself, looking at how life is really happening. And you don't see life by just going all out and about, just studying how everything is working. You see life by studying yourself. Hence, I titled this live stream the way I titled it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see life by going out, looking at other people, and then you come to conclusions. It doesn't work like that. You only come to conclusions by studying yourself because you are life itself. Life cannot be anything but you. Life cannot be anything but experiencing your own bias. And this is where everybody is crumbling at. Their own bias. Life is not ass. You are ass. I mean, what do you expect? Life is not ass. You are ass. Because life is experienced differently for everybody, obviously. Meaning everything goes back to you, but people refuse to believe this or like understand this rather. People refuse to believe this because I've been talking to countless atheists in my real life. I've been talking to countless logic out motherfuckers in my real life. For some strange reason, human beings have a very, 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 very hard time understanding that you are accountable for your life. I don't know. Trust me, I do not know what it is. I do not know what it is. Trust me, I do not know what it is. But for some reason, humans do anything in their power to say, oh, I'm not responsible for me feeling like ass. I'm not responsible for me, looking like a goddamn 20,000-year-old motherfucker at the age of 10. No, I ain't responsible, it's my genes. I ain't responsible, it's my brain. I'm not responsible, it is how my parents raised me. Like human beings develop whole curriculums, whole gold Olympic medalist masterclasses when it comes to developing curriculums which are purely made to distract themselves from taking accountability. I do not know what it is, but it is a fucking thing. It is a motherfucking thing. Shout out to Tono. Now you're not calling yourself like that. Shout out to fucking Zach Waterman. Shout out to motherfucking Zach Water. He said creative ways to cope with a lack of self-belief and the lie they cling on to a sheet and such ignorance. Bucket list ends up paying for real shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, man. Exactly what I've been talking about. Exactly what the fuck I've been talking about. And it's like human beings develop all kinds of angles to just avoid life rather than just dropping their mind states to just face life. Nowadays, it has become almost like a sport to develop a concept which is wired around you not taking accountability. And as I was saying, I don't understand why, but it is a motherfucking thing. It is a motherfucking thing, man. Let's just make it simple. Some people are just meant to be retarded, okay? Some people are just meant to be motherfucking retarded. And I do not know why, but it is the way it is, man. It is not my business to figure out why people are retarded. All I know is that people are retarded, you know what I'm saying? Creative ways to cope indeed, man. Creative ways to cope indeed. With a lack of self-belief and the lie they cling to as a shield in such ignorance, yeah. It is very tragic for a human being to cling onto something which is going against life. Like humans base their whole identity based on something which is destroying their whole life. I don't know what it is, but it is an Olympic goddamn discipline in this reality. It is a thing. It is a big thing, man. He said it's because they mean to. It's meant to, right? They mean to. It is meant to because it's their meaning and reasoning. It is what they make up. What you make up is the first thing you will see. Obviously, bars, you know what I'm saying? They mean to. They mean to, hence they are meant to. I always say your faith is what you will have faith in. Whatever you believe will be your fucking faith. You know what I'm saying? And you essentially said the same thing, just in a different way. But yeah, man. None of that should... Nothing I just talked about should be your business anyways, because who gives a red flying ass? As I was saying, keep it simple. Some spirits are just meant to burn. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but in their mind. They are just meant to burn, not because of their brain, not because of fate, not because of Jesus Christ sitting in the heavens being like, yeah, today I make this motherfucker burn, today I make this motherfucker lose his hairline, today I make this motherfucker lose his job. Because they are making this up. So they're just meant to be retarded. Leave them be. Let them be. It is none of your business, you know what I'm saying? It is none of your business. It is none of your business. And you're hearing this from a retired savior. Oh my fucking god. Low-key, I hate to talk about shit like that, but when I was 13 years old, 14 years old, I had something like a fan base which was almost like a cult. Like, damn, I did something very, very fucked up in real life. I don't know what made me do this, but I was doing that shit, man. In my real life, I always was the local guru. I always was like the local, I guess, caretaker, you know? I always used to be the local guru. But it just so happens that I used to be very likable too. Like I'm not so watery, emotionally filled up, overly emotional as considering person. But I had advice. Everybody knew me for me having advice to help your mental issues, to help your fucking emotional issues. I don't know why, but eventually I gathered a lot of people, around 5 people, 4 people, which is a lot for real life, who just stuck around me, constantly venting, constantly seeking advice, but in the more idolizing way, in a sick way, in a more like they almost pray to me. They're almost, not almost, I was their meaning for life. I was the end all and be all, which was like fucking atrocious to be in. I did weird ass things in my real life. I dead ass had something like a cult, man, you know what I'm saying? Not even trauma bonding, because I was not even giving a fuck about these people. These people gave a fuck about me because I had what they need. So I was like the source. I was not giving a fuck about needy people. But a lot of needy people just got them spiked and circled around me, seeking advice 24/7, but in a weird way, in a way which they almost prayed to me, you know what I'm saying? But I know this sounds very egotistical and very almost like I'm lying, but I'm a Leo after all. I'm a motherfucking Leo after all. So this shit ain't so uncommon after all, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something about my about my little cult, about my little followers in fucking real life. Whoever is around you will eventually influence you in a way. Of course, your environment is not shaping you, as in you have no choice about your own mental thoughts and whatnot. But keep one thing in mind. Your environment eventually will influence you. And if you are surrounded by people who are in a very weird energy, such as the people I used to be around, or like who used to be around me rather, this energy is kinda, it is like an exchange. Whatever they have will be seen in your life. And this is how you even create your own hell. How you create your own goddamn purgatory to be stuck in. If you have a lot of people following you and they prey on you. Like even when you are awake, you see weird ass scenarios. I ain't gonna fucking lie. When I was 13, when I was 14, and I had a lot of people circling around me based on they needing me for some shit, for some emotional advice, trauma ass shit. My life felt very, very weird because I felt like I'm dreaming 24/7. I felt like I can't escape my environment because I used to be not I used to. I'm still a person who seeks freedom. And if you have a lot of people following you, like in a very obsessive type of manner, you have a hard time escaping your own goddamn fate. You have a hard time escaping your own goddamn karma. You know what I'm saying? For the lack of less spooky words. Just know that you can be in your own hell before you even die. And you don't want to start a cult. You don't want to have people around you who need you very, very deeply. Like as in dependability, as if you are their life purpose. You should never have people around you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I don't know how we got into this, but don't do it. Do not do it, man. I'm fucking traumatized to death, man. I'm traumatized to death. Hence, I'm a very distant person nowadays because I just can't allow myself to be in a scenario in which people prey on me once again, man. You know what I'm saying? It is motherfucking crazy, crazy. It is crazy, crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then again, take care of your people. Look after people, but don't go too far, man. Do not be like your blazing boy, blazing out, flaming out, Cheeto boy, blazing man himself, man. Do not be like me, man. Do not be like me when it comes to that, man. You know what I'm saying? It is motherfucking crazy. It is crazy indeed, man. It is crazy indeed. It is crazy indeed, man. So be even careful who follows you, because people who follow you, people who are around your space, will exchange with you, obviously, especially physically. Online is fake. Whoever follows you online, who gives a fuck? This shit ain't even real right here. This shit ain't even in fucking reality right here. But in real life, be careful who is physically around you. Because whoever is physically around you will be having a direct influence based on what you will see. If you exchange energies with them a lot, if you exchange frequencies with them a lot, you know what I'm saying? Man, I hate these fucking words, man. I do hate these words from the bottom of my motherfucking soul, man. I hate these words. I motherfucking hate these words, and I want to goddamn rip my tongue out for speaking like that, but I have no better words right now. I do not have no better words right now, you know what I'm saying? I just motherfucking don't. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? Damn, my phone fell down. My motherfucking phone fell down. Good time. Motherfucking subject. Good time to change the subject, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. What the fuck? You said me too, Xavier. Oh, what the fuck, man? I just noticed, man. It is like your whole name, so you even have it worse. It is like your name, man. Which funny because my literal physical name translate as something like death. So I'm like the opposite for the opposite thing. You know what I'm saying? But for some strange reason, I see people who need me as some sort of savior. Not anymore, but I used to be in that energy. You know what I'm saying? Which is funny because, as I said, my physical name translates as something like death. Like my name translates into a lot of shit, but one thing it translates as is death. You know what I'm saying? Which is motherfucking crazy. Which makes sense too, because I'm a Pluto moon. My moon conjuncts Pluto and I'm a fucking Scorpio South Node, but it is what it is, man. Your name is always you, regardless. However you name yourself is how you will be regardless. You know what I'm saying? So be careful how you even name yourself. Like, as far as nicknames, we all have a physical name, of course. We all are born with a goddamn government-ass name. But as far as, like, how you name yourself online, or, like, your nicknames, choose wisely. Choose wisely, because you might cast a goddamn spell on your ass, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But as I was saying, don't treat anything I just said even seriously, because life is not all about people. Life is not all about, oh, who's following me? Who's following me? Life is not even all about that, man. As I was saying in the very beginning, just focus on you and study your own self. Anything else, is for the motherfucking birds, man. For the motherfucking birds, man. Like, my life unfolded in a very weird way. Not weird as in bad, but weird as in unpredictable and unexpected. And this is why my life feels so beautiful. I am very content with my life because things happen beyond my imagination. Because imagination is very limited. What you imagine is not what's possible as a whole. Like, things beyond your imaginations are possible. And even right now, I know I'm not Michael Jackson. I know I'm not him. I know I'm not Kai Cenat. I know I have no emotion and whatnot. But even right now, things are happening beyond my imagination. Fuck 10 years from now. 1 year ago, I was not even imagining to do what I'm doing right now. Beyond me being live, obviously. Beyond me making YouTube. I'm not talking about YouTube. But this situation I'm in, as far as how my life is working beyond YouTube, because YouTube is not my fucking life. This shit is miraculous, because things happened beyond my imagination. And you should be goddamn thankful that things can happen beyond your imagination. Because your imagination is very limited. Your imagination is only linked to what you experienced. And if you only experience bullshit, your imagination will be on bullshit. From an I hate to talk about astrology, I'm no astrological channel. But from an astrological perspective, your imagination is what? Pisces, ruled by Jupiter. So whatever you can imagine is only what you have experienced. But things can unfold in a very different way. All possibilities, right? Life is all about all possibilities. Infinite space. The universe is infinite, right? Anything can happen, right? And this is the beauty. My life feels so beautiful because I'm experiencing things which are beyond my imagination. Because I'm not fixated on my imagination. Don't be fixated on your imagination. What you believe today might not be what's going to happen in your life tomorrow. What you believe what might happen in the future might not happen at all. because your puny ass imagination is only chained to what you have experienced. And who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who on earth are you? Who the fuck are you? A fucking nobody. So don't be like, oh, just because I imagine this is all I will see. You ain't shit. You are a nobody. You are a literal bug. You are a literal parasite. You are fucking nothing in this whole cosmos. You are fucking nothing. So don't even think, oh, it has always been like this in my life. Yeah, it will always be like this in my life. Yeah, it will always be like this in my life. Right now, I don't feel like shit. I guess I ain't shit. Don't be like this. Because you ain't shit. You are very, very insignificant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to degrade you. I'm not on some praise king type shit. I'm not on some godly Jesus Christ type shit. I'm saying this to say that, man. Do not cling on to your imagination. Because what might happen, or what will happen, will exceed your imagination. So don't be so gun-ho on your imagination. Don't be so fixated on what you imagine, what you believe. Because this shit might not even happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just make a very, very stupid analogy, or like example rather, a real life example. When I was 18 years old, let's get personal, let's get personal. Let's get very personal. I hate to get personal because I feel uncomfortable sometimes, but let's get personal. When I was 18 years old, some doctors told me, you might die in 10 years. You might be done when you're 28. So I was like thinking when I was 18, damn, I have 10 years to live, what the fuck? Now I'm 20. I went to a doctor and he said, nah bro, you ain't going to die in 10 days. In 10 years rather, not in 10 days. So that's all I'm saying, man. Whatever I was believing when I was 18 wasn't even happening because reality is beyond your imagination. Now I'm 20 and now I know I won't die at 28. At least not on that based on that fucking not mental, physical issue, you know what I'm saying? Life is miraculous. Life is beautiful. Life is spectacular. And things happen beyond your imagination, and you should be thankful that things happen beyond your imagination. But human beings are masters of retardation. Like, you are now watching a master at work. When it comes to you seeing a human being fucking their own life over, you are now watching a master at work as motherfuckers, man. Because human beings are masters at work when it comes to redirecting their lives flow into misery, into goddamn atrocious natures. Human beings do anything in their power to make sure that whatever they will experience will remain ass. Because of what they believe in. Shout out to fucking Zaquara, he just told y'all about that shit. He just told y'all all about that shit, man. Human beings are masters of exaggeration. You said creative ways to cope. Human beings make up creative ways to fuck their life over. It even goes beyond coping, and I know you know that shit. But for everybody else, human beings are creative when it comes to fucking their own life over. Like, your life is not linked to how you think, but human beings think so hard to the point that all they're able to see is what they're even thinking about. Which is fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Which is fucking crazy. So you shouldn't even be too fixated on your mind, because your mind will change anyways, and your mind is not the end all and be all. I mean, it is technically for your experience, don't get it twisted, but whatever is on your mind can change and you make up what's on your mind. It is yours after all. I know atheists always say, oh, but I can't control what I think. My brain is producing random ass activities. Let's do an experiment right now. I know I've been on atheist ass for the past couple of weeks. I know, no homo. But I will disprove atheism or like the theory that everything happens randomly as far as your brain thinking in 2 sentences. You know, atheists like to say, whatever you think, it's not even your decision. It is based on your brain. Your brain is just producing certain things and now you think. But let me ask you one thing right now. Can you right now think of a chicken? Can you right now think of playing goddamn video games? Can you think right now of, I don't know, about ice bears? Can you think of monkeys right now? Close your eyes. Can you think of monkeys right now? Can you think of Abraham Lincoln right now? Can you think of flaming hot Takis right now? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Obviously, you are in charge. Obviously, it is not your brain. Oh, my brain. Yeah, shut your ass up. No, not your brain. No, I'm saying, no, not your brain. It is fucking you. It is fucking you. I'm saying this. God damn it. Hold on a sec. Ah! God damn! What the fuck? God damn! My back is sweating like a motherfucker. I'm saying this to say that, man. Whatever you have on your mind is your responsibility. It is not because of your brain being wired a certain way, because of genetics. Oh, but my genetics. No, I think that way. No, you don't. You just fucking don't. Retard, asshole, shithead. Like, people who think like that live their life based on Google. People who think, oh, I can't control my brain is just producing certain things, and now I think. These people spend their life on Google. Because, as I was saying, think of monkeys right now. You are able to think of monkeys right now. Was that your brain? No, it was you. It was your conscious will. I'm saying this to say that, man, human beings do anything when it comes to avoiding accountability. Human beings do anything when it comes to avoiding taking charge over their life. So I can't take anything serious. When somebody's saying, oh, my life is so ass. My life is so ass. Trust me, their life is not ass. They've been waiting all day just to talk about how ass their life actually is. They've been waiting all day to tell you, oh, my life has been so ass. But their life is not actually ass. You know what I'm saying? Your life is only ass if you have a physical health problem. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, I don't bite it. Anything else, I don't give a red's flying ass about. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't either. You should only get to know yourself. This is like the whole inspiration ass message. Top 10 gurus. Top 10 wisdom wizards. Top 10 mysterious ass motherfuckers. But the whole message is just to get to know yourself. Do get to know yourself. Know how this mind is working. Know how everything is working. Know how this human systems even comes to be. And expound on that, man. Focus on who you truly are. The observer. The nothingness. Observing your mind. And don't let your own intelligence go against you. Because this is what I have been doing all my life. Not all my life, but a majority of my life, my own intelligence turned against me. You know what I'm saying? And this is like some retarded ass tragedy you can easily avoid. You can pretty much easily avoid by just taking a step back and getting to know yourself and knowing yourself not on a personal level, on an existential level, like who you truly are, how this mind is really working, who's truly inside, can things be different? Can I influence things? Some shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, man. So keep that shit in mind, man. Keep that shit in mind, man. It's all about creating yourself, regardless on what kind of world we live in, regardless on what kind of Freemasons is ruling this world, regardless on what kind of Luciferism is being practiced, regardless on some Bohemian Grove, Hollywood conspiracy theories, which ain't conspiracy theories, which are fucking real, but anyways. Regardless of what's happening in this world, all you need to worry about is conducting your own environment, your own inner climate. You know what I'm saying? Because if your own inner climate is regulated, this becomes meaningless. You see, life is meaningless. This shit means nothing. Me holding a tablet right now means nothing. Me being in a physical body means nothing. Me talking right now means nothing. Life is fucking meaningless. Meaning. Nothing can influence you unless you start to think. And human beings don't even have a hold over their own mind. So how do you even expect for things to be good when you don't even have a hold over your own mind? Because everything is meaningless. If it wasn't for you thinking, you wouldn't even experience some sort of quality in your life. Everything is fucking meaningless. Nothing means nothing. Nothing means fucking nothing and nobody knows nothing, man. Everything is just as subjective as experience. Nothing means nothing. Everything is meaningless. It is only because of you thinking, oh, now life looks a certain way. Oh, no, life is like this. Oh, no, now you're insecure. Oh, now you ain't shit. Oh, now you cannot do this. It is only when you start to think. But if you stop to think, life just is. And it's meaningless. As far as giving it your own subjective meaning. Life is fucking meaningless. Not that life is for no purpose, obviously. The purpose of life is to experience life, but life in and of itself is fucking meaningless. And I'm not saying this in a very nihilistic, negative, pessimistic type of tone. It is actually quite optimistic. Because things don't mean shit. It is only because of your interpretation that things mean shit. Because what does me doing this actually mean? Nothing. It means nothing. It only means something because you interpreted me doing this. Then only that gesture means something because you interpreted what I just did. And me interpreting what I just did. But inherently it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Life is not fucked up. You are. You are. Take the motherfucking elbows or you are fucked up. Life is not fucked up. You was not doing the wrong thing. You wasn't tweaking. Actually, you was tweaking. It is all because of you, man. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to learn, as I was saying, you don't need to learn. Like this, what you have inside, the source of creation is right inside of you. I know this sounds like a big buzzword, but the source of creation is right inside of you. Meaning that you don't need to learn shit, because think for once in a while, with rationality and with actual common sense. Think for once in a while. If you know that the source of creation is right inside of you, do you need another man to teach you anything? If you know the source of life itself is right here, do you need to listen to somebody to enhance your life? No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. All you need to do is come back to your original state, which is getting to know yourself, which is realizing through experience that you are the infinite observer, observing your mind, and you go from there. You go from there. Life is not filled with an inherent meaning, besides you having a subjective goddamn bias. You know what I'm saying? I'm way too loud. I'm way too fucking loud. It's in the middle of the night and I'm screaming like shit, man. I'm screaming like a goddamn motherfucker. So let me call my ass down, man. What the fuck? So yeah. Damn it. What the fuck? Man, this goddamn phone is bugging out, man. What the fuck? I have to play like, I don't know, some reflex game in the middle of the night because my phone can't stay in one place. What the fuck, man? You make me look bad. You make me look bad, man. Not in front of the husband. Not in front of the motherfucking husband. Don't fall down. Not in front of the husband. You know what I'm saying? Not in front of the goddamn house. Not in front of the goddamn husband. Because I don't know if y'all noticed. Nobody noticed, but I have more girls watching than males. My analytics were saying 60% girls were watching and some shit like that, man. So I can't embarrass myself in front of the motherfucking husband. Phone stay in one place, man. What the fuck? Stay in one place. Don't embarrass me in front of the motherfucking husband. You know what I'm saying? Stay in one motherfucking place. Talking about staying in one place, do you know what helped my life? But before I talk about what helped my life, y'all helped my life. Now it's y'all turn to help my life. Like the motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucking life. Before I tell you what helped my life, you help my life and like this motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? But what helped my life is truly one thing right here. No longer listening. Like being deaf towards advice. Not even advice, but towards people who try to put me on a path. Because nowadays we have people trying to put you on a path. Yo. Think like this. Yo. Jesus Christ hit the griddy 10,000 years ago on Mount Sinai. Nah, bruv. On Mount Taurus in Persia. Muhammad was hitting the griddy, man. You ain't about nothing. Somebody else might say, nah, bruv, y'all got the game all fucked up, and because Buddha on Mount Brain Rot was hitting goddamn breakdance moves 10,000 million years ago before Jesus and Muhammad was even in the game. Everybody tries to persuade you to think a certain way, and don't even listen to that bullshit. Because as I was saying, nobody knows nothing and nobody can teach you anything. Because the source of creation is right inside of you. And if the source of creation is right inside of you, why do you need to listen to somebody thinking? Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. For the love of God, shut your ass up. We do not want to hear you thinking. We do not want to hear what you think made up the world. We do not want to know what you labeling as the goddamn truth. Shut your ass up. Everybody's pushing confusion. Nobody knows shit. Shut your ass up, alright? This shit crazy, man. You cannot listen to shit because I see results. I do know what results look like. And results in this world don't look so sexy. Somebody who's into Christianity is not producing any good results. Unless you're living in the Vatican. Somebody who is practicing Islam is not producing good results. Unless you're living in Mecca, gangbanging in Saudi Arabia, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, the average person who is up under these ways of thinking is not producing anything. So don't even listen. The source of creation is right here. Just pay attention and figure it out yourself. You don't even have to figure out, you just have to pay attention, as I was saying. Whew, let me catch my breath. Let me catch my motherfucking breath before I tell you about anything. You know what I'm saying? Psyops! So yeah. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing. And it is apparent. Everybody is confused. Scientists confused. Deterministic motherfuckers confused. Nihilistic motherfuckers confused. Everybody is confused. Nobody knows what to do. And your spirit is dying. You're about to set yourself up for fucking death. Being in retardation, you know what I'm saying? Because you cannot produce anything. Period. You cannot produce anything if your spirit is linked to retardation. So you set yourself up for death, man. You're literally spiritually dying. This is no joke, man, because you cannot spark anything in your life besides retardation. If the only thing you can do is retardation, you're spiritually withering away. Right in front of your mind, right in front of our eyes, man. You're spiritually withering away. And this is nothing small. This is a serious issue, man. If the only thing you can do is sparking retardation, you are spiritually dying. And ask yourself why you're even in that space. Because you've been following men. You've been following confusion. Because it is not normal to spiritually die. It is not normal to be in a state of spiritual retardation as a whole, beyond spirituality. It is not normal to be in a state of retardation. It just motherfucking ain't. And the only reason you are in that space of retardation is because of you following men. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to follow anybody. You do not need to follow anybody because anything human beings are pushing leads to confusion anyways. You said religion is not real and anyone that needs it is weak, right? A real man don't know nothing or don't right or wrong. I see what you're saying. Because this is the basics of religion. It is fucking retardation, and anybody who follows retardation is somebody who cannot think, obviously. Somebody who cannot live life, obviously. And why do you... Let's just be real. Religion is not coming from God. Religion is only a thing because you was reading a book one day. For you to be even aware of religion, you had to read a book, obviously. And a book is written by men. God is not writing books. If it is written in a book, it came from men. So you need, I'm not saying you per se, but people who are into religion need other men to even live life. And you are not designed to need other men to live life. This shit ain't even real. This shit ain't even no real thing in reality. Like you were born complete. You already are functioning. You are already born complete. You do not need other men to function. You do not need other men to live life. Tell me, where do you need another man to tell you what to do when you came out your mama's belly? Tell me, where do you need another man to tell you what life is even about when you're breathing? You don't need anybody's knowledge to be alive. You don't need anybody's teaching to breathe, to think, to eat, and to even come out your mama's womb. You was doing it yourself without anybody telling you anything. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree, man. Religion is not real, and anyone who needs religion is fucking weak. It is motherfucking weak, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes religion can be good. Religion can be good if you use religion to genuinely feel alright. But religion becomes a problem when you preach your religion as if this is the end all and be all. You know what I'm saying? If you preach religion like this is the end all and be all, then it becomes a problem. But if you use religion to genuinely help your life and to just feel better, be religious. Then religion becomes good, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. You shouldn't be too worried about that shit anyways. All you need to be worried about is following your true ambitions. Your true self. Oh, I know buzzwords. I know 10,000 buzzwords from a mile away. But the only thing you truly need to be worried about is nothing. No thing. Nothing. Just follow your own self and everything unfolds eventually. You don't need a thinking master plan. You don't need no goddamn thinking Plato, Albert Einstein, EMC square as big head as master plan. Life unfolds naturally. I was not thinking of everything I'm saying right now, but I'm saying everything I'm saying right now because I'm just experiencing life. I have no scripts. I have no written tablets. I'm not piggybacking based off another man. I'm just purely talking about life as I have experienced it. And if you go based on that way of living, everything unfolds naturally anyways. I'll kid ya not, man. Your money will be up, your bitches will be up, your dick will be sucked, you will look sexy, your views will go up, everything, man, everything. Your talent will go up if you just live life as it is. If you just live life as it motherfucking is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to get some hards, don't follow another man. If you actually want to get your dick sucked, if you actually want to experience what it is to give somebody serious back shots, don't follow another man. Because if you do, you will be led into retardation. You will be led into motherfucking retardation. To serious retardation. If I would follow everybody in my environment, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be in my room jerking off. I'ma keep it 100, man. I'ma keep it 100, man. If I would follow anybody in my environment, if I would follow Auntie Sally, if I would follow Uncle Tom, if I would follow my peers, the pastor, I would not be in the position I am right now. I am the living testimony. I am blazing metal. I am the raging sun. I am the blazing star himself. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, when you truly practice the right ways, the right ways of being, when your life becomes beautiful, when you just feel happy, when you don't need anything, there we go, when you do not need anything, when you are in a position of needing a lot of things, such as religion, other men ways of thinking, psychologists, goddamn studies, research, validation, if you need a lot of shit, you are not practicing good spiritual natures, you are practicing retardation. Big time retardation, man, big time retardation. Hence, I move the way I move, not because I'm retarded. I move the way I move because I truly individually made myself. Because I truly move the way I move genuinely. I needed nobody to figure myself out. I needed nobody to be like, oh, how am I funny? How do I become funny? How do I become attractive? How do I get bitches? I needed nobody to tell me how this shit is even working. And there is nothing wrong with taking advice. There is nothing wrong with taking motherfucking advice. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. Because advice can be life-changing. Best believe I was privy to some serious advice which helped my life. Not necessarily in real life, but on people online. Some people online gave me some serious advice which helped my life. But you are not dependent on receiving good advice. You are not goddamn at the mercy of somebody else. That's all I'm saying. Great advice, absolutely amazing. Astonishing, great. If you can receive good advice, that's nice. Goddamn bars. But you don't need somebody to give you advice to truly live life. You can figure shit out on your own because guess what, shithead? Guess what, retard? Guess what, you motherfucking idiot? The person who's giving advice had nobody to give them advice. Because they was just living life. Bars, man. What the fuck we talking about? Goddamn bars, man. Motherfucking bars. Bars for mouse, man. You don't need anybody to just develop some sort of beauty in life beyond this right here, even though this is included. But this ain't shit, man. Do not focus on this. I know I'm sexy now. I know I'm sexy and all. I know I look beautiful and all. I know I look fine as I don't know, but this shit is meaningless. This shit means nothing, ladies and fucking gentlemen. How late is it? We go for 3 more minutes, or 2 more minutes, or 1 more minute. We go for a couple more minutes. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Like, people are so fucking retarded, it is not hard to be seen as somebody who looks good. I ain't shit. I am not shit. But guess what? People make me the shit. People still think I'm fucking amazing. But I don't even treat myself like I'm special. I don't even think I am the shit. I'm a fucking nobody, but people still treat me like somebody because people are so fucking miserable. I know I ain't shit, but people treat me like I am this shit. Hence, I look like this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at these motherfucking retards in my chat, man. Like, these motherfucking retards in my chat, man. I know I don't treat myself like I'm the shit, but people do. People do. Because everybody has low ass standards, because nobody can do anything. Nobody can't do anything besides listening to another man. Everything a human being can do is this right here. Everything a human being can do is just listen and think now they know something. Human beings are masters when it comes to being a living tape recorder. Everybody is everybody is cosplaying, not as some anime girl or like some anime character. Everybody is cosplaying as a living tape recorder. And y'all are doing a good job. Y'all are doing a good job at playing living tape recorders. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Shout out to Lana, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. Shout you out, man. Shout out to Lana. Shout you out. Everybody does a good job at being a fucking living tape recorder, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had my green screen right now, but YouTube removed the green screen. I was abusing the hell out of the green screen in YouTube because I was like making fun of philosophers. I was roasting certain Masons. I was roasting certain Rene Descartes. I was roasting Steve Hawking. I was roasting everybody's face when they had the green screen on YouTube. But now I can't show y'all even faces because they removed the fucking green screen. You know what I'm saying? Human beings are fucking retarded. And you shouldn't even be too worried about human beings. Everything a human being is able to do is to cosplay as a motherfucking living tape recorder. Yeah. Rene Descartes. Fucking Nokia ass tape recorders. What the fuck is this, man? Some cheap ass Logitech ass laptops, man. This is how your mind is looking, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. Some cheap ass bullshit, man. Living fucking tape recorders. Oh, I think therefore I am. I have blue eyes. I have a genetic disorder. Fucking retards, man. Everything a human being is able to do is be the living representation of this right here. DJ Christ, DJ Christ, DJ Christ, DJ Christ. And y'all ain't about nothing, man. Like, if this is what Jesus created some songs with, Jesus must created some ass music, man. What the fuck? Like, Jesus was not having a good studio. I ain't gonna fucking lie. What the fuck is this, man? Jesus' equipment was like this, man. Jesus was spitting bars in this goddamn system. What the fuck is Jesus recording with? Jesus needs to be on BandLab or some shit like that, man. Like, we need to give Jesus like a good mic. We need to give Jesus like an access to BandLab, FL Studios. We need to get Jesus right there because Jesus is not sounding smart. Everybody who's preaching Jesus ain't about nothing, man. Oh, DJ Christ. Oh, DJ Christ. Oh, retarded. Oh. Fucking retarded as motherfuckers. Retarded as motherfuckers, man. Retarded as motherfuckers. But yeah, my guys and my girls, now shout out to Famous Malo. Shout out to Lana Tushi. Shout out to Zay Quarter. Shout out to Big Z Gaming, you know what I'm saying? And the rest ain't real. The rest ain't real. The rest ain't real. I'ma keep it 100, man. The rest is not real. The rest is not a real person. The rest is not real. The rest ain't real. You know what I'm saying? The rest ain't real. The rest ain't real. Well, yeah. I'm kind of freezing, man. It is cold as hell. It is almost 4 a.m. for me right now. I am off university. I have some free time, so I can allow myself to be up very late. But yeah, my whatnot, man. Don't be too worried about DJ Christ. Like, DJ Christ auto-tune is out of key. DJ Christ cannot stay on beat. DJ Christ cannot mix his vocals right. Hence, everybody sounds retarded, man. It goes beyond DJ Christ. We have MC Mohammed. We have George G. With motherfucking Lil Uzi ass Steve Hawking, Lil Steve Hawking, everybody's retarded, man. Nobody can stay on beat. Everybody's missing all kinds of beats. I think therefore I am. Everybody's fucking retarded. Do not listen to man. Be like this, man. Be like motherfucking this, man. And just figure shit out yourself, man. Just figure shit out yourself. Life is done by studying yourself and not by studying other human beings. You know what I'm saying? If you study other human beings and you build your mind based on other human beings' curriculums, you will get your ass knocked out. You will get your ass knocked out. You will get your ass grappled against the motherfucking cage, like Alex Pereira did in his last UFC fight, man. What the fuck? You will be pushed against the cage. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fucking fighting Islam Makhachev himself, man. You know what I'm saying? Just figure it out yourself. You don't need nobody. As I was saying 10,000 times, the source of creation is right inside of you. Like this whole universe, this whole universe is right inside of you. And if infinity is inside of you, why do you need to listen to another man? You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. You motherfucking tell me. And one thing before I leave, you don't even have to try hard. You just listen. I will talk about this in my next live stream, but let me touch this briefly. You know what I'm saying? Let me touch this briefly, like P Diddy did with some goddamn children. Let me touch this briefly. No Diddy. Let me touch this briefly. You don't have to play a role. If you play a role, you will not manifest genuine peoples. You don't have to play a role. You don't have to conduct your mind. Oh, you don't have to construct shit. Come as you are. Come as your motherfucking are. Pause. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, my guys and my girls and my whatnot, like the motherfucking live stream. And with that being said, I think I will head out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask a question. If y'all want to say something, feel free to say something. Because your boy will leave in a sec. Oh, will leave in a sec. Shout out to Cameron. Shout you out too. I appreciate y'all for being here. For real, for real. Oh shit. Even though YouTube doesn't mean shit to me, I still appreciate y'all for real, for real. So yeah. The psyop's been going crazy lately on my channel because my channel is attracting more views. Like my last live was damn near at 200 views. And the psyop's been going crazy. Because I do like attention. I do like attention. My dick gets hard from attention, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm saying I do like attention. With that being said, your boy's signing out. Y'all take care of yourselves. And your blazing boy, blazing hot Cheeto, flaming hot Cheeto boy, blazing man of the raging sun, the blazing star signing out. Y'all have one wonderful night. And stay yourself. Peace out, everybody.